Well, hello everyone. I am Roger coming to you from Brickhouse Guitars here in Kitchener, Ontario. And oh boy, am I excited. I mean, what a week this has been. We just got back from vacation and there were 8 new Boucher guitars waiting for us. And that never happens. Oh my God. So I've been working like crazy demoing each one of these guitars. But this is the one, well, there's a couple in the mix, but this is right up there in the ones that I was really greatly anticipating. It is an HG196U, so it's a triple O with exotic ebony back and sides. And I have had 2 OM versions of this guitar come through since last fall, and both of them were absolutely, blow your mind level guitars. And both owners now of those guitars are absolutely like they just can't. They're beside themselves with how amazing their guitars are, and I've become a fan of this ebony wood. The sound is just, I don't know. It's all personal, but it's probably my favorite tone wood now for matching with Boucher for my style of music. So not only is it beautiful, but it sounds amazing, and we'll get to that in a minute. I have taken some photographs, so let me show you the photos and I'll describe the guitar. Then of course I'll come back and I'll noodle, take my time, and then I'll do my standard demo for you. So let's have a look at those photos. All right, well, as I said, this is an HG, so that's a triple O, and it's a 196U, and U stands for Ultimate Pack. So, of course, you have the master grade Adirondack top, and this is paired with that beautiful set of exotic ebony. So we start with the slotted headstock here with the ebony onlay, and of course the Boucher logo there is inlaid with mother of pearl, and the open gear Agoto tuners. You can see the bone nut there. Of course the bound ebony fingerboard, it's bound with maple, and that's just a really nice touch. And as we move up the fingerboard, you can see there that's a 12 fret neck joint, and again another glimpse of the binding and the purfling there. The binding is again natural maple, and the herringbone inlay around the contour, that's wood as well, herringbone. And that brings us to the rosette, which is the abalone shell, of course, very, very elegant. The bridge, standard Boucher bridge, ebony with those beautiful inlaid bridge pins of abalone shell. Of course, the saddle is polished bone. And there you're getting a glimpse as well as that's an incredibly tight grain torrefied Adirondack top. Of course, it's master grade and lovely silk as always. And there's a view of the entire top of the guitar. And, as we move around there and look at it, it is just a spectacular, highest grade possible top that you can have. Of course, nothing less for, an ultimate pack guitar. That brings us, well, actually, this is another shot of the binding, and you can see there the natural maple. That now brings us to the headstock, the back of the headstock, and you can see how clean that is done. Beautiful mahogany there with a lovely stain that just, they've chosen a stain that will absolutely match up with the sort of the reddish brown tints there in the back and sides of the ebony. And they've also done the heel cap in ebony with the figure in it, so it's a matching color, and that's really nice. Of course, the neck is a satin finish. So look at that beautiful set of ebony, and I love that little orange right down the center there, right near the book match center strip. It's just like, wow, that's just a perfect little, sort of icing on the cake there, that little detail. I love how rich the whole back looks. It's just a simply stunning set of ebony. And as we move around, you can see the beautiful matching sides. And again, the end graft there, the wedge, that is natural maple with herringbone. So there you have it. Just a really sweet guitar, just beautiful. It's just a, kind of like a high-end sports car look. It's just so sleek and elegant. And of course, elegant is wonderful. Who doesn't want an elegant guitar? but how does it sound? And let me tell you, I was waiting for this guitar and it has not disappointed me. So let's move on and have a listen to it. All right, so I have this in standard tuning, and you don't have to play it very long to be impressed. I've said it a few times, but you know, you had me at hello. The warmth to it, its sweetness is you know, I love bass, but I want it to be warm and not boomy. And of course, you want the sustain to decay very, very smoothly as well and evenly. So this, it does all of that. A little bit here in A. Well, if that doesn't define magical in terms of guitar, I don't know what does. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I love it, and I hope you do too. Let me do my standard demo for you now, and thank you so much for watching. Wow, kind of lost for words. Really amazing. Congratulations to Boucher. Well done. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers, everyone.